Everyone, Ed Bates again from Kilworth Chiropractic Clinic, and welcome to today's Daily Dose. So, yesterday we talked about pain and why it's a good thing, not a bad thing, and why it's something that we should not mask or ignore. So, rather than masking the warning signals, what can you do? Now, apologies if you've heard these before, whether it's in my acronym DRESS that we use or our 4 pillars of health, but here are the top 6 most common action steps that you can take to address pain. Now, the first one, okay, admittedly, as a chiropractor, I may be slightly biased, but in my humble opinion, and indeed according to the research, it is absolutely crucial that you get your spine and indeed your extremity joints checked for misalignments or subluxations. What's a subluxation? Well, simply put, a subluxation is a joint that is not moving properly. It's not moving the way it's designed, and it's causing interference to the nervous system. And if any subluxations are found, we make specific adjustments to restore the movement and reduce the nerve interference. In other words, we're helping to basically increase the brain to body communication. Again, just to reiterate, what we discussed yesterday, pain is just often an indication that there's something wrong or there's interference. And oftentimes that will involve subluxation in one or more joints. And joint dysfunction in the spine can cause neck pain, can cause headaches, can cause back pain. Subluxations in the extremity joints, such as your foot and ankle, can cause changes in your gait, which can then result in pain in the foot or the ankle, knee, and or hip joints, and eventually lead to low back issues. So, subluxations, up in the neck, the shoulder, or the arm, they can cause pain in our hands, wrists, elbows, and shoulders. So it's important to look at the whole body, not just isolated areas. Now, number 2, rest. Now, it sounds so simple, but it is so important. In our go, go, go society, many of us are overworked and overstressed, and we're simply pushing our bodies far too hard. And rest is when the majority of healing and regeneration occurs. And the most important form of rest is obviously sleep. Adults need between 7 to 8.5 hours a night, plain and simple. Adolescents may need, 9 to 10 hours per night. So, number 3, clean your diet up. Sadly, our standard diet in Ireland is based on inflammatory producing refined grains and sugars. I've talked at length on nutrition in previous videos, but you are what you eat. And your food doesn't just provide the energy for you to function, but it also provides you with the raw ingredients that you need for your body to make and repair cells. So poor, inferior, toxicity-laden ingredients don't lead to a quality result. So a balanced diet with more fruit and vegetables, especially vegetables, loads of water, a good source of protein and healthy fats. That's critical. Number 4, exercise. Our bodies are simply designed to move. As we've said before, sitting is the new smoking. But movement promotes the flow of blood and lymph throughout our bodies. Movement improves oxygenation to all our tissues, including our brain. In other words, movement is life. So get out and move. Number 5, de-stress. Now, again, we're all subjected to stress, whether it's physical, it's chemical, or emotional. But again, what's really important here is it's not really the stress that is the problem. Rather, it's how you respond or adapt to the stress that's key. And a failure or inability to adapt to the stresses you face is what is linked to most chronic diseases. So take time each day for meditation, prayer, yoga, reflection, or even just simple breathing exercises are incredibly powerful tools. And that brings us lastly to number 6. And this is something I probably don't mention enough, but we all need to detoxify. Post-World War II, there have been over 87,000 new chemicals released into our environment, many of which have been shown to cause inflammation and cancer. Alarmingly recent studies showed the presence of 200 and more chemicals in the blood of newborn babies, including trace amounts of chemicals that have been banned for decades. So this is another reason why we have to have a better diet, rich in cruciferous vegetables, and have loads and plenty of water. Fasting is also a powerful detox strategy, which we've discussed. Also, when we're allowed, use a sauna on a regular basis to encourage the body's own detoxification systems. So those are the 6 top ways to help reduce inflammation and thereby decrease pain. I hope they're of interest. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. And as always, if you have any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to contact us. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy.